So I got with me here the Itel RS4, the new gaming phone that was just launched here in Nigeria by Itel. Now, when I posted the unboxing of this phone on YouTube some time ago, the very first comment I got was really interesting. Partly it said that Itel should not forget that their lane is affordability, and this makes a whole lot of sense because right now for you to get a decent gaming phone in the market, you have to pay a whole lot of money. And Itel is like that phone brand that most people look at when they are looking for a phone that kind of like properly balance quality, functionality, and price. That is affordability. And I think that is what Itel tried to achieve with the RS4. From the package, you can tell that they teamed up with Free Fire to bring us a smartphone that will give us the best or the ultimate gaming experience on a budget. And talking about price, the phone cost about 201,000 naira for the 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, and 221,000 for the 12GB version with the same 256 gigs internal storage. You can get it in different colors like what you are looking at right now. Now, the phone packs some amazing specifications, I must say. For example, a MediaTek Helio G99 processor, a 50 megapixel main camera, a 120Hz refresh rate screen, and a 45 watts fast charging. But let's face it, a 200,000 naira-ish phone with all of the specifications I just mentioned is almost too good to be true, honestly. So that kind of makes me feel like there has got to be a catch or a compromise somewhere that Itel did just to make this phone affordable for you and I. So that is what I intend to find out in this video. The Itel RS4 comes in a very nicely designed box that contains the phone itself, a 45 watts charging brick and cable, a transparent flexible plastic case, and a SIM ejector too. There are no wired earpiece in the box because there is this specially designed Itel Buds Fire that you have to purchase separately. The price has not been announced or confirmed as when I was making this video, but since I have it, I will be reviewing it along with the phone. It sports a sleek and unique race car inspired design. In terms of build quality, it doesn't exactly scream premium because it's actually plastic, but really it feels surprisingly sturdy. I particularly love the unique circular camera module, which is also what we have in the Itel X24. It has the RS logo boldly written on the camera module, and these bold stripes add a bit of sportiness to the entire theme or gaming theme of the phone. Really, it is thoughtful in terms of design from Itel. The phone features a 6.6 inches HD IPS LCD punch hole display with a stunning 120Hz refresh rate, a 240Hz touch sampling rate, and a peak brightness that can get up to 480 nits. The standard feature for me is the 120Hz refresh rate, which is a more important feature for gamers. It is adaptive, so you can switch it between 60, 90, or 120Hz, but as a gamer, I would advise you keep it at 120Hz because it will mean a very smooth scrolling, more responsive controls when you are gaming, and an overall better gaming experience, and that will be mission accomplished for Itel. Now, videos on YouTube and Netflix can go up to 1080p, so that means you still get these very sharp, vibrant colors when you're watching videos on this display. Now, when it comes to performance, I think this is where Itel made the best decision about this phone, because if anyone wants to buy a phone for gaming, I know they at times consider the display and the aesthetics of the phone, but the real thing that they want to know is what is the chipset that drives this phone. Now, under the hood, we have a Helio G99 Ultimate chipset. It's a 6nm chipset that is clocked up to 2.2 GHz, ensuring this very lightning fast performance when you are gaming gaming with the phone, and also efficient power consumption. There is also the 8 gigs of RAM that you can extend up to 16 gigabytes, or the 12 gigs that you can extend up to 24 gigabytes. And what this means is that you get really fluid multitasking and smooth running of multiple applications on the background. Now, to put this whole thing in perspective, this is the same chipset that we have in more expensive smartphones like the Redmi Note 13 Pro, the Tecno Camon 30, the Infinix Note 40, and the Note 40 Pro. And you know how expensive these phones are in the market right now. And since it's also a Free Fire collaboration, I actually expected it to come pre-installed in the phone, but it wasn't. Well, I had to download it, and as you would expect, the game ran smoothly with graphics set to the highest. There were no lags or heating up during the extensive gameplay we had with the phone, and other games like Call of Duty Mobile, Call of Duty Warzone, and even Genshin Impact, they all ran smoothly on this phone. Now, the Itel Buds Fire that I said comes independent of the phone is also another accessory you need for you to really get this immersive gaming experience. It sounds really well, and if you scan the barcode and sign into the app, then you can be able to turn on game mode that will greatly improve latency and give you, like I said, that immersive gaming experience. The Itel RS4 comes with a 5000 mAh battery, and that is perfect for long gaming sessions. Plus, it supports 45 watts fast charging, which can take your phone from 0 to 80% in about 35 minutes, which is like 5 minutes more than what Itel actually advertised. Now, idle time for the battery is also great because I left the phone for about 12 hours overnight and it lost just 3% battery. Out of the box, we have Android 13, which I wasn't really cool with because there are so many phones coming with Android 14 right now. Itel OS version 13.5 is the skin over it, and it comes with some really good battery management settings like bypass charging and AI smart charging that when you turn them on will definitely improve the battery life of your phone. There are no words from Itel as to if this phone will support further Android updates, but when you consider that it has a very good processor, then it's not wrong if we expect it. So for now, it's just finger crossed. Okay, now let's not forget cameras, because no matter how much of a staunch gamer you are, there'll always be a moment when you want to turn on the camera of this phone to take pictures with it. It sports a 50 megapixel main camera and an AI camera as usual. Then at the front is an 8 megapixel sensor. Now, the pictures from this phone will not blow you away, honestly, but they are pretty decent when you consider that you're just spending a little over 200k for this phone. To get the best out of this camera, always make sure there is proper lighting. Selfies are practically the same, not fully social media ready by some standards, but the code, like I said, is always ensure you have proper lighting and exposure, and you will get good pictures out of the camera. So really, camera isn't the strength of this phone, and I think it's another way that Itel kind of like cut corners just to make this phone affordable for me and for you. Yeah, this is the front camera of the Itel RS4. Oh. Like I said, this phone is actually just a gaming phone, really, because it's 8 megapixel. You really would not expect so much. I'm shooting at 2K. This is what it looks like early in the morning, so I don't really know if that counts. Maybe later in the day we're gonna have better video quality, but this is what you get right now. And also, what do you think about the audio quality? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so yeah, this is me testing the back camera of the Itel RS4, the gaming phone that was just released. What do you think about the video quality and the audio quality? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, here are some extra features that I didn't talk about when I was reviewing this phone, and they include a side-mounted fingerprint sensor that is pretty fast when I tested it out. There's also these dual stereo speakers that I was massively impressed with. The sound it came out with were really good. There's also this 3.5mm headphone jack for those of us who may not want to use the Buds Fire. We just want our headset connected directly to the phone. And then also there is the NFC for contactless payment. So what is the summary of this video? I will keep it very brief. The Itel RS4 is indeed a powerhouse, especially for gamers. With its top-notch performance with the Helio G99, a stunning 120Hz refresh rate screen, a good battery life, and fast charging, there isn't so much you definitely would ask for when you consider that you're just paying a little above 200,000 naira for this phone. So if you ask me, it is highly recommendable. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who wants to get a decent phone that offers you decent specifications for a very decent price. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth reviews like this one, and please give this video a like so that more people get to see it. I will see you in my next video.